Hey guys. Hi. Can we get a mic? Can we get a mic check real quick? We're eating kind of good tonight. Wait, can I get a mic check? Does it sound good? Okay, awesome. Thank you. Hi, Jom. Tranquil. Hello, Kimari. Um, no mics in chat that Hello. I got a new beanie for Christmas and I am so obsessed with it right now. Oh my gosh, hi, Miss Christina. Dr. Catacorn. Thank you. You look warmer for once. Oh my gosh, I am warmer. We have I don't know if we can say we brought enough for the class to share tonight, but she looks kind of good, huh? I have some vermicelli tonight. One second. I want to fix my camera so you guys can at least see me. The problem is if you see me, you might not see the food. Do we care to see me or the food? That's the question. Do we care to see me? Oh, wait, the brows did up, the lashes done. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, thank you, Jom. I'm so glad you can recognize that. We did, in fact, do up the lashes. We did, in fact, do up the brows. We have to, you'd rather see me over the food? Decisions. But look how good the food looks. I will just go into a shrimp. If I shrimp up, then surely you will be able to see me. Okay. One second. Hi. We looking extra good in the food too. So I am starving, by the way. Like actually so hungry. So I have some vermicelli tonight. I really wanted to order noodle soups. Like I really wanted to get soup. But soup doesn't travel well when it comes to takeout. And so I was like, I guess we're not getting soup tonight. But yeah. So we have some appetizer spring rolls to start. These have shrimp and pork in them. Hi, Fat. Hi, Vega. You love the tooth. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Vega. I almost visibly cringed when I look at your message, but thank you. Yo. Hi, True. You're not a fan of shrimp? You know what is that Vietnamese? It is Vietnamese. Oh my gosh, no shrimps and no porks. The five head is not coming out tonight, Fats. But so here is the shrimp. Okay, here is the shrimp. You know what's funny? I know so many people, and it's like always the men. No offense, men, boys, but when it comes to shrimp, I know so many people who won't eat who won't eat shrimp unless it's already peeled for them. You can decide if you're offended after I said that. Can a Filipino speak a little Toronto on this beautiful Monday evening? Of course, Vega. Of course. I don't eat water cockroaches. So do you eat lobsters? Do we eat lobsters? Korean food is your favorite? I don't know. I really enjoy Korean food, but at the same time, I feel like Korean spice is not my cup of tea. Mm. Mm-mm. Oh my god, but lobster is so good. Shellfish is cringe? You're cringe. You going back to California? Oh my gosh, Fats, when? Hi, Alt, how are you? You just eat the whole shrimp, nom nom nom? You know what? If the shrimp is cooked well enough and the peel is really crispy, I will eat the entire shrimp. Happy away from you? Happy away from life, baby. Happy away from life. Hi, Hop. How's it going? Looks like a feast. Dude, I am starving. I was thinking about it. Oh my gosh, China next week? Holy shit, True. Have so much fun. I can't wait to hear about it. I was coming home with the food and I was thinking to myself, maybe today will be the day that I actually finish the food that we buy. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but maybe today is the day we actually finish the food that we buy. If I wanted to do that, maybe we shouldn't have gotten the spring rolls. But I also haven't had fresh spring rolls in a really long time. Realistically speaking, okay, you guys can tell me in like freedom dollars, all right? Two of these, they have shrimp, they have pork, they have lettuce and noodles. How much would you realistically spend for two spring rolls? I will tell you how much these two spring rolls cost, but you guys tell me how much you'd be willing to pay for two spring rolls. Why? What? Because they're long? 13 bucks more? Hi, Cindy. Hi, Ricky. $13 is expensive. I'd have to get paid to eat those. Okay, barring the fact that they're shrimp, though. They are fire. Practicing guitar, girlfriend bought me a fancy toothbrush that judges me while I brush. Oh my gosh, wait, alt, I have one of those too. And I have an electric toothbrush. And my electric toothbrush tells me when I'm brushing too hard, and it tells me when I'm brushing not hard enough. $10? You know what sucks? Is that these were in fact like $10, right? It was $10 for 2 spring rolls. I'm thinking about how many spring rolls I could make on my own for $10. I could make so many spring rolls for $10. It hurts. I live in Seattle and shit's ridiculously expensive here. Honestly, that sounds about right, Zinni. I think my Vietnamese place charges like $6.50 for 2. Oh, $6.50 is pretty good. Red light, too hard, green light. Oh my gosh, wait, you have a did you floss, did you rinse? I don't even... I can say we don't have a did you floss, did you rinse. It's just red light, too hard, green light, just right. I think purple light might be like too soft. But I will say, it is good. Okay, it is good. Now, I mean, it's City. 13, 10, it's only $3. It's all the same. For all of my non-Asians, tofu, I know that you and I, again, we are like peas in a pod, so I know you're going to agree with me on this. But for my non-Asians, have y'all ever had fish sauce before? Fish sauce over like a bowl of vermicelli? Amazing. But it is so pungent. The summer wrap rolls are like $6 a pack, and a pound of shrimp will last for 2 meals. See? $10 is a bit much. I'd go about 7 or 8. Me too. I would also love to go about 7 or 8 for these, Kimari. Hi, Tivo. It's pretty outrageous. Before it was like $1.50 when I was young. Yeah, but Vega, think about it. How long has that been? Okay, wait. Ça va bien? Excellent. Ça va bien? Hi, Mango. Okay, Dr. Catacorn, how about this? I have beef in my vermicelli, and I have a little bit of pork in my vermicelli. Oh, wait, where's Fats? Fats, where you at? I got some egg rolls. I got some egg rolls right here, bitch. Oh, I can't take them out right now, but I got egg rolls on the side. I got some spring rolls. I got some deep fried ass spring rolls on the side. I'm sorry, it just came out. I don't know. That's what she said, but it just came out. I'm sorry. Are we bulking? I've been bulking since 1993, baby. We've been bulking since 1993. I'm not letting it come out as what I... This is a light snack. This is gonna be... Okay, but again, every time we've done this... Oh, and we have our go-to can of Coke Zero, by the way. Honestly, I feel like Coca-Cola... Not that actually I don't drink that much Coca-Cola. I was gonna make a joke about Coca-Cola sponsoring me, but you know, I think comparatively to other people who are degenerates on the internet, I'm pretty sure I don't drink that much soda comparatively. It has a salad, so it's healthy. It has salad, so it's healthy. Oh my gosh, shrimp paste is also amazing, tofu. You think so? I don't think we're gonna get meat sweats. I don't think it's enough to get meat sweats. Look, it's more carbs. More carbs. More noodles. I don't want to slurp. I'm gonna slurp. So you guys might hear me slurping, and I apologize. Vermicelli noodles. Didn't you combine your Coke Zero with energy drink back in the day? Never. Wait, I've never... I can't. Coke Zero and an energy drink? Absolutely not. Because what you're supposed to do, Chibo, you're supposed to take the fish sauce, and you're supposed to, like, drizzle the fish sauce onto the noodles, and it's gonna help moisten it. I drink more water than soda. I don't really drink soda that much. Honestly, Christina, me too. I only really drink... Hi, baby girl. I only really... Did you, ma'am? Did you manage to set your streaming? Did you get your streaming stuff set up? Green tea? Green tea is also good. But I feel like green tea, I like green tea, but at the same time, I feel like it doesn't do enough for me. You know what I mean? I went for a Christmas party. I ordered a capture card. Wait, what are you trying to stream with a capture card? Really? I don't use one. So have you been able to stream without issue then? Soda hits with a big meal. I went for a Christmas party, and have you guys ever had Cove soda, by the way? Cove soda is freaking amazing. I think it's a probiotic drink, which means it's good for your gut. It has 0 sugar, and the flavors that they have remind you of popsicles you would have as a kid. So like an orange creamsicle, a rocket pop, they were freaking amazing. Slightly disappointed. I need to have some ladylike manners and not flirt tofu. Cove, C-O-V-E, Cove soda. Someone told me I needed a capture card to stream. You don't need a capture card to stream, Miss Melly. I made it to bronze 1. Oh my gosh, wait, how was your ranking experience so far? Let's freaking go. Wait. That's amazing. You got it. Your ex won't even know what's up. Your ex will not know what is up. Cindy, if you love like 0 sugar sodas, you should totally try Cove soda. It's actually really, really good. It was really good. And they use Splenda. They use Splenda for their sweetener instead of aspartame. I don't know if that sells it or not, but yeah. I'm excited that you remember. Are you kidding? Everybody here was so invested. Do you understand? I have told the story of your ex not even being gold to other people on stream, and everybody has gotten such a good laugh out of it. So I'm telling you, like, everybody is going to remember. Wait, Cindy, if you do, come back and let me know how you like it, and or maybe didn't like it. I don't want to like oversell you on something, but I would definitely choose Cove over a Coca-Cola. 100%, like any day. So I actually want to go to the Costco because I think I was told that the business centers. No, okay, a Sprite Zero was good too, but Cove soda, no, Mango. Cove is so good. I want to go to the Costco business center and pick some up because I think they sell them in the business centers. Go! Dr. Pepper stick, let's go. Dr. Pepper is also amazing. Ginger ale, wait, ginger ale 0, amazing. Ginger ale cranberry 0, also amazing. Beaches and I went to Texas Roadhouse and I had a 6-ounce Caesar salad, mashed potatoes with brown gravy with 6 shrimp, so it was really good. You got me at mashed potatoes and gravy, Christina. Capture card is good for streaming consoles, yes. I know there are some people, baka. 2 different cultures coming together. Hi, Rum. I feel like if you add fresh sliced ginger and lemon to slice it, it's better than pop. Yeah, I know, but yes. Melly, I totally agree with you, but sometimes we just all want a little bit of carbonation, you know? Okay. So, I'm gonna open our Coca-Cola. Okay. And happy last stream of 2025, everybody. I'm going to say that now because I'm not going to commit to doing a stream on Wednesday. So happy last stream of 2025. I'm going to be gassy already. Excuse me. Yay! I mean, congrats, not glad. You know what, Cindy, thank you. I appreciate it. I can't believe we're like at the end of the year. You know, I wanted to take the time tonight to do some goal setting for 2026, but I also don't want to get like super lofty, but I feel like I want to talk things into existence. I bet I could hit gold in like a month. Girl, if you hit gold in a month, hell, you beaten me already. It took me like 4 years to get to gold. And even still, I'm still struggling to play. Vision board time? I know. I've like thought about the vision board thing before, but we could duo. Trust me, you don't want to. That was a 9.5. That was the weakest burp I've ever, like, that's the weakest burp I've ever had. I'm also terrified. Oh, you decided to pick jungle as your role? That's amazing. Wait, what champions are you playing? Yosini, the only thing that I have about a vision board though is that I'm terrified that if I make a vision board, nah, Sakaira, ain't no way. Took you 5 years to leave bronze? I don't believe you. I'm terrified about making a vision board because what if I make a vision board and then I stare at my vision board and I don't do anything to make the things on my vision board come true, and then I fail. I'm scared of failure as it is. But if I don't write things out, at least if I fail, I don't feel as bad because it's not like I wrote things out as a goal. It was just like mentally in my head. But if I write it out on a vision board and then I don't do it, then I'm just like, well, guess she failed. And I'm like, I really don't want that. You kind of look like Killjoy right now. You know who I thought I looked like? Vega. Honestly, I was like, the green hat is making me feel very Teemo-esque. Slap a yellow jacket. Woo, excuse me. You guys are gonna get a lot of that, by the way. I'm so sorry. I apologize in advance. I've been playing Nefuri, Rengar, and Zehen and Abessa. Oh, amazing. Awesome. I mean, 7.4? Thank you, thank you. I'll be here all night. I wish I had a yellow jacket. I wish I had a yellow jacket to cosplay as Killjoy. I don't think I own a yellow jacket. But a Killjoy cosplay would go hard. It would be the easiest thing to cos. It would be my first thing. My headphones are working overtime. Oh my gosh, that's that's crazy. There was another streamer giving me free coaching? Oh my gosh, Melly, tell me more. Wait, tell me more. Who was it? I bought probiotic from the Happy for Women's Health along drinking lots of water. We love probiotic health, Christina. He kept flirting. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, that sounds about right, sir. I'll give you a word in finance. A spreadsheet is always going to be wrong, but gives direction. Don't do a vision board with a binary yes or no or an outcome. Yeah, I mean, stick. I think the thing with vision boards, though, is that a vision board isn't necessarily supposed to be a yes or a no. It's supposed to be just things that you want to achieve for that year, right? You should write it in your journal and slip a bookmark on it. I'm scared. Okay, you know, I think that writing it out. Okay, guys, we're really going to expose. I love kimchi. We are really going to expose some insecurities tonight. Okay, I am terrified of failure. I'm terrified of failing. So I don't do a lot of things because I am terrified that I'm going to fail at it. And so I would rather just quit while I'm ahead. I feel bad. Don't never ever feel bad. Okay, as a woman on the internet, hey Melly, as a woman on the internet, we go through enough shit as it is. Oh hell. No, listen, don't feel bad. Never ever feel bad. If I was in that situation, I definitely wouldn't feel bad. Like, I would be friendly with him. But like, I would say maybe don't lead them along per se, but also don't feel bad. No failed. I'm scared of failing. So if I write things out, there's obviously this like, what if it actually goes well, and you know, writing it out makes me manifest it, which I really want to manifest. I gotta burp again. But again, at the end of the day, it also feels like it's a bad trait. Yeah, I know. It's just, you know, the worst part is that I want to say I was never taught to fail per se, but I failed. No, you know what? I didn't fail a lot. I think the problem was I didn't really fail very much as a child. You know, I didn't fail in school. I didn't fail in sports. I didn't fail a lot. So it's hard. So it's really hard. So as an adult, it was like really, really tough. You have to fail to learn. Yeah, I know, but I don't wanna. I mean, I get it. You should always, you know, there's nothing wrong with failing at no matter what age you are. Did being the first child have any effect on this fear? Maybe. I suffered from too much success as a kid. Both. I suffered from success and I was too sheltered as a kid growing up. He hasn't stopped blowing up my Discord. Okay, I mean, Mel, that is going a little bit too far. You have to set your boundaries. Miss, you have to set your boundaries, okay? Like, you gotta tell him, listen, I'm not interested. Listen, I appreciate it. If you don't even blow up my Discord, whatever it is. Depends what you're trying to get from this guy, if anything, right? If everything is failure, you will always be better. But what if everything is failure and I don't continue to try, right? I don't know. So, um, that's loser mentality. Listen, I don't mind if you want to call me. I don't care if you want to call me a loser, Dr. Catacorn. Bro needs a growth mindset. I'm scared. I don't, I've said this before. So, in like my life is so comfortable. Okay? My life is so. Hi, Kyle. Okay, it's very nice to see you. I hope I hope you are having a good time with the family. Okay, so oh my god, what was I gonna say? Bro needs a growth mindset. What was I? Oh, I got distracted by Kyle saying hi. Hold on, I got distracted by Kyle saying hi, guys. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I got distracted. Um, um, um. Oh, okay, I remember what I was gonna say. So my life is really comfortable. Okay, yes. Okay, yes, 100%. Melly, come back later. Let me know how games go. So the problem is that my life is so comfortable. I won't say that I've never had to work for anything, obviously. Like I had to work to get into school. I had to work to finish school. I had to, all of that stuff. But I I've never really had anything that I've, in terms of like a goal that I really, really wanted in my life. And the first time, it's only happened twice in my life, and it's happened in the last 3 years. The first time it happened was when I wanted to join my brothers, was when I wanted to join and make my brother's dragon boat team. So that was like the very first time I had something that I really, really wanted to strive for. And it meant that I had to put a lot of effort into the gym. And I did. And I did it for a year. And I made a lot of progress, but I ended up giving up after the first year because I realized it wasn't for me. And I was just like, this is not something that I can commit myself to because I'm just not as into it as the other people on the team. And I don't want to be taking up a spot for someone who obviously is going to put more effort into it. Okay, that was number one. The second thing that I really, really have a goal for per se, or that I want to succeed at, is streaming. Like streaming is the second thing that I really want to work out at. And I've told I've said this to my brother, I've said this to my cousin, who kind of sort of know a little bit about streaming and this world, where it's like I've never put in so much effort into something before that, besides like that isn't streaming. Besides streaming, that wasn't streaming. I don't know how else I'm trying to say this. And I'm kind of putting in, I would say I'm probably not even putting in 50% effort, to be honest with you, because for a couple of years, it was just turn on the camera, go live, play games, and just be myself. There has been no other things where it's like, okay, you have to try to do things for socials. You have to try to like network and connect and collab with people. And even just thinking about it, honestly, I'm just like, nah, I don't want to. And I know that if I don't, and I don't take that next step, then obviously we're just going to sit here forever. And it is going to be hard to grow unless you get really lucky or whatever, this, that, and the other. So we're trying to be uncomfortable in the world of, I guess, like streaming and just trying to put myself out there more. But in terms of goals or a vision board, streaming is 99% clip farming and 1% streaming. Stick, you know what the saddest part is? Is that I have so many moments. I feel like I have had so many good streaming moments where something has happened and I have said something, but I was just too lazy to go back into my VOD and clip it and turn it into a video to post on social, and then it gets lost into the ethers. And there have been so many instances of that. And I look back at it and I always tell myself, tomorrow was the day. Like, I'm going to post every day. I'm going to post every other day. I'm going to sit after stream and I'm going to clip stuff. And I keep telling myself I'm going to do it. And then like the end of stream comes and I just don't. It's not that I'm doing other things. I mean, it's not that I'm going to bed. It's I would just rather do other things like doom scroll, like turn on YouTube or whatever. And we just lose so many of those moments because I'm lazy and I won't do it. So yeah. Anyways, so that is probably what would be on my vision board, to be honest. I know your burp clip popped off on TikTok. It actually did terrible on TikTok. To be honest with you, it beat up lazy you. Well, I will say you came from TikTok. You came from that video, so I totally appreciate it. Beat up lazy you. I just don't know. I don't know how to motivate myself to stop being lazy. Like, what is it going to take for me to tell myself to stop, like, to tell myself to just stop being lazy and to just do it already? Yeah, says the man who doesn't even want to walk. The mukbang stream would do well on YouTube. Should we just take the entire segment and just post the entire segment on YouTube? Is that what you're saying, Stick? I mean, if you didn't walk, you couldn't do anything. I would just post the VOD. Honestly, you know what, Stick? I think that's a good point. I think I will start doing that. I think I'll just start posting the VOD. I think I should start, yeah, I think we'll start posting the mukbang VODs. Dr. Catacorn, you want to hear something funny? So you remember that night, I think it was a couple of nights ago, I read a couple of pages of the book that I'm reading, right? I actually went to bed that night and I was just reading the book out loud to myself as if I was doing an audio recording for it. And it's honestly like such a slower way of reading the book because I didn't record it. No, I'm just kind of, it's such a slow way of reading the book, right? Because it takes so long. I watch almost all of my mukbangs on YouTube. I know, mukbangs, but the thing is that if we want to do mukbang content to post on YouTube, I feel like it has to be themed. It can't just be us sitting here and yapping. I don't know, like, people aren't gonna want to watch that on YouTube and just watch you yap. Like, people, there's usually a theme to it, right? Hi, Benny. Here, you can have a piece of the beef. Num 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 num. Look at this. Num. Oh wait, hold on. Let me just better the quality of this. Num 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 num. IDK. Some people dig that. Just the yapping though. You don't do that when you read like a voice. I do, but Tofu, the problem is that when I read, I scroll. I skim my books. I don't read everything. I don't read it word for word. I just take like 2 or 3 words of the sentence to get the idea, and then I move on. I read. I don't thoroughly read. You know what I mean? Option 2 is highlighting different VOD segments you find interesting and breaking the VODs into like different VODs, into vids. I know, Stick. It's just so hard. I don't know. Read it out loud and record it. I'll tip for it. I mean, Dr. Catacorn, I'm not against that. I'll read you pages of a book. Custom audiobooks. I will read you pages of books if that's what you want. I read very efficiently. It kills me to hear as an English major, but you know, but the thing is, I'm gonna pick the sussiest books. Hey, what about this? Pick me a book. Hi, Shu. Pick me a book that you think that I would enjoy, that you enjoy. And then I can do that. I can totally do it. We're eating Vietnamese tonight, Shu. I got like a fresh spring roll here tonight. Bam! It's got shrimp and pork inside. You can also add timestamps for like different topics. Yeah, but the problem is I'd have to go back and I'd have to watch it to tell you what it is. What kind of fantasy? I like Harry Potter fantasy, but I don't know. Honestly, murder mysteries. Do you like murder mysteries? I love, no. What about murder mysteries? Can we do a murder mystery? Assuming people wouldn't watch an unedited video with straight commentary is wrong. I see them all the time. All right, Stick, you know what? I'm going to take this one and I'm going to cut it and I'm going to post this one on YouTube, okay? Butcher and Blackbird. Wait, is that the one you mentioned the other night? Didn't you say you read it already? No, but I need the okay. I need the mystery too, though. I need the mystery. I need the mystery to go with it. Y'all can murder me. I mean, honestly, hi Cassie, how are you? I see a lot of videos on my feed just talking from their cars or room. Okay, but like, but stick. How long are these videos? And are you actually watching the videos through and through though? I mean, honestly, at this point, by the time I'm done at the end of the night, Cassie, I'm gonna want to murder myself. That's what League of Legends does to me, by the way. Okay, wait. I haven't really found a lot of murder mystery books that hooked me. Hmm. Okay, wait, hold on. Can I give you? There's the name of. Are we ranking today? I am Shu. We're gonna rank. Dr. Catacorn, can I give you the name of a book I'm looking to read? Hold on. Let me give you the name of a book I want to read, and you can look it up and let me know. It's a murder mystery. I don't know what kind of. I mean, I don't think you're gonna be into it, but I'm gonna tell you the name of it anyways. Okay. Um. Oh, I deleted it. Hi, Prez. Wait, hold on. Let me take a look. I deleted it. Let me go double check. Let me go see if I can find it. Yeah, but shoo, I'm gonna play some are 15 minutes and some are 30. Yeah, but stick, when I'm doing this, we are yapping and eating for an hour. Usually like an hour and a half, by the way. Okay, let me see. It's called. Oh, okay. So, Dr. Catacorn, it's called No One Was Supposed to Die at This Wedding by Catherine Mack. I believe it's a part tour, though, to something. So I looked at it and then I was gonna start, and then something about it like turned me off. But it's called No One Was Supposed to Die at This Wedding. There is an audience trust. Do you think that we could do a mukbang where I eat and read a book to you guys? What about that? What about we eat and I just read you all a book? Do you think there's an audience for that? That would slap. Mm, I know. But the problem again up is that I end up talking more than I end up eating. And so I'm usually still kind of hungry by the time I'm done because an hour and a half has passed by and all I've done is this and I haven't actually put any food into my mouth. Is it going to be ironic book readings or serious? No, 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 no. Stick. It would be serious. Like we could pick a book. I would probably pick a book and I would just do chapters at a time. Hi, Ten Ten. Bye, Ten Ten. Yeah, like it would be serious books. That's why I was telling Dr. Catacorn we would do something like, I would want to do a murder mystery, for example, and just read a murder mystery from beginning to end per se. But the problem with reading is that if I were to read for an hour and a half, I would probably only get through like a few chapters. And books are so long. Do I have a good reads? I don't. I do not have a good reads. I don't. I actually, you know what I did? You know what I did was during the holidays, I had time to kill, so I went to the mall. And I went into our local chapters or Indigo, Kohl's, whatever you want to call it, and I started perusing the shelves for books with covers that caught my eye. Basically colorful covers because I am a child. And I took pictures of it on my phone of like, yeah, of covers. And I basically took pictures of it and I was like, let me go home and look it up and see if it's something I'm interested in. So that's how I ended up finding The Strikers or whatever by Anna Huang, I know, but I'm the kind of person, I'm a child. Like colors catch my eye. And so if something is colorful, that's why I ended up taking I got Viet food today, Ten Ten. I'm eating a vermicelli. Is posting book readings on YouTube a DMCA concern? It probably is, Stick, honestly. It probably is. Exactly. Hi, sensual. It sounds Italian. It has vermicelli noodles. It has some. Oh, you're right. Oh my god, we should just read fan fiction. Oh my god, hold on. Hold on. We should totally do fan fiction. That would be awesome. Because fan fiction definitely would not be against DMCA. Why is the lid facing you like a maniac? Because I want to be able to highlight the food so you guys can see it on the camera. I want you to be able to see the food. And if the lid is facing me, then you don't see the lid. Vermicelli is basically Italian pasta. Why are we reading fan fiction? Well, what if I don't finish it? If I don't finish it, I have to be able to close it back up, guys. Okay. We're reading fan fiction because we're gonna turn our mukbangs into a reading stream. It catches anything that drops. Yeah, see? Wait, is chicken and beef? It's pork and no, it's pork and beef. You gotta do a Discord popcorn read? No, why do it on Discord when we can do it on stream with food? Is it spicy? It is not. Unfortunately not. Hi, Chang. No, it's more like umami. It's got fish sauce in it. How are you gonna eat and talk at the same time? So we would, I know, I love me in a beanie too. Hi, son, how are you? Wait, I got you here. I've got like the perfect piece. I got the perfect piece of grilled pork. Say, ah, nom 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 nom. Look at this, nom nom nom. Okay, but Dr. Catacorn, what category of fanfics would we do? Know your worth, pussy queen, and have chat do it? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, do what though, sensual? Oh wait, smut for real? Yeah, but what kind of smut, sensual? What kind of smut? How are we gonna eat and talk? Oh, I'm gonna take a bite, and then I'm gonna read, and then I'm gonna read, and then I'm gonna take a bite, I'm gonna read smut fanfic Harry Potter. Oh my god, I could totally be down. We could totally do smut fanfic Harry Potter, but it would have to be, it can't be like rated M for mature. It'd have to be kind of PG-18. It can't be 18 plus because I don't want to turn on an 18 plus filter on my channel. I'm talking unhinged by Vera Valentine levels of diabolical. Can you send me that so we can see exactly what that is? Op, how would you feel? Op, I got it. Oh my gosh, I'm so burpy. Op, how would you feel about mukbangs but reading fan fictions? How would you feel if we did that once a week? Oh, I'm starting to get kind of full. It's gonna be Harry and Malfoy. She earned her. I mean, people do that IRL all the time though, sensual. People insert doorknobs into themselves all the time, I'm sure. Yeah, people, yeah, a round doorknob, right? I do miss, yeah, I mean, it does take on the shape of other objects, you know. I do miss Frenchie reading us Animal Farm as our bedtime story. I know, you know what's funny is we actually did have a bedtime stories segment on this stream a while back. And I did read a book, but it lasted, I think, all of maybe a week. And then we finished the book and we never went back to it. Yeah, but sensual. Not like you would have. I could have been getting tucked in all nice and cozy. But here's the thing, though. Bedtime stories with fries would have happened long after you had already gone to bed for the night. Because it would always be at the end of stream. So basically 3 hours from now. Oh, you shot your shot? Oh my gosh, wait, tell me how it went. I got some vermicelli, Cheng. I have a salad, I have some grilled chicken, some grilled beef, and some fish sauce. And it tastes absolutely amazing, and I'm kind of getting a little bit full, not gonna lie. Hoping, wait, what happened? What happened? What happened, sensual? Tell me more. What happened? I mean, I guess I'm glad you like shot your shot. After Dr. Catacorn called you out, I'm glad you shot your shot. Gotta hit up on New Year's of the New Year, New Us? That's crazy. But I thought you guys were only working together for like another month. ask you. Okay, I got one more spring roll. I mean, my platter did also come. My platter did also come with a deep fried spring roll. This looks like a lot of food. I feel like it is a lot of food. I got the spring roll right here. Oh, that's a good spring roll. Honestly, fries, I think it only looks like a lot because I got this. I think if I didn't get this, like the couple of spring rolls, it wouldn't have looked like a whole lot. I don't think this box is honestly that much. This is what I would usually eat. Hi, Vader. This is usually what I would eat if I was gonna go to the restaurant. Something dumb about how a month isn't long enough for us to get to know each other. What? So like just because you guys don't work together, you can't date, you can't hang out? I'm very confused. That spring roll had shrimp? Yeah. Vader, when are we gonna have dinner together, man? Why don't you eat on stream all the time? Because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, 1010, to eat on stream. Because I usually end up not getting to finish an entire meal. What do you mean fine then? It is fun to eat on stream though. It is fun, don't get me wrong. Simple matters of the flesh needn't to submerge emotional. Huh? I'm confused. She knew you were bugging and ducked out? Hi. I'm kind of full. When you don't talk with others or chat, how long does it normally take you to finish your food? Like 10 minutes? Something like 10 minutes? I actually eat pretty quick. Like my dad hates it because we would, you know, he will. Chimichanga! Yo, what's up, chimichanga? I could totally go for a chimichanga right now. I'm back home and guess what's legal here? Taking my next picture to the casino. Hey, do me a favor, Sensual. Take your paycheck and bet everything on red for me, okay? Thanks. Lotus! If it isn't my favorite baddie. Captain Baddie reporting for duty. What was I gonna say? Oh wait, why y'all want streamer to put on weight? Damn. You know, that's the one thing I also don't like. Dual rank night again? We'll see, Fries. We'll see. And if it doesn't land on red, yes. And if it doesn't land on red, I am totally void of all accountability, okay? Damn. Lotus. That shit ain't that shit ain't slick. Oh my gosh. That's the other thing about eating on stream. 1010, is that it's always takeout. And I know takeout doesn't necessarily make you get fat, but it's a lot of takeout. Like if I was gonna have takeout every day on stream, I'd have a problem. But sensual. You can't hold me accountable if you lose. But if you win, you can't hold me accountable if you lose. But if you win, are you gonna share the profits? But 1010, if you saw 1010, if you saw the food that I made, however, you would not want to see normal food on stream because the food that I produce it shouldn't be seen by anybody. It should only be seen by me, myself, and I, put in my mouth, and that's it all. You would best believe my mark would be left on the gifted leaderboard. Okay, but sensual, here's the problem. We don't have a gifted leaderboard. So you can't put yourself on the gifted leaderboard. You could put yourself on the gifted leaderboard on my profile, however. All right? If you wanted to be on that gifted leaderboard. You do realize I am a man, right? Yeah, but normal. I mean, but you say that like normal men can't also cook and have expectations. Why would I put myself on that board? That's crazy. So what? You would only put yourself on a gifted leaderboard? If I'm getting you the gift, surely you could show a little love. Wait, sensual, I need to make sure we're on the same page here. I need to understand what you're saying, and I need you to understand what I'm saying. I am also a man, and I would put seasoning on that. I mean, 10 just... But, okay. So here's the thing about being strict, though. Also, hi, Cone. How are you? But here's the thing about being strict. You can be strict, right? And you can be strict, but seasoning doesn't ruin your macros. Like, seasoning isn't going to add to your fats, proteins, and carbs, depending on what you're putting on it, right? Okay, sensual. I need to make sure we're all on the same page because we don't have gifted subs on this channel, sir. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm giving her a window to food tendencies, and one fries ugly food is another person's wonder. We don't have affiliate around here. You don't see a single person. You don't see a single person in with subs on this channel. I hope you had a great Christmas, Cone. That was hot. Do it again. You'll have to wait. There's a refractory period on that one. There's a refractory period on that one, guys. 8 out of 10. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll be here all night. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I never even noticed. WTF? We can do better. I need more Coke to do better, Dr. Capricorn. All I'm saying is more food. You know, maybe all of this more food thing, 1010, will get me to be a better cook, and I will be less embarrassed about showing my cooking on stream. People have seen my cooking, and it looks terrible. Do we need more? I mean, I'm actually almost done. I'm almost done. We're doing pretty good. We're actually breaking through this. I kind of want to see your cooking now. I mean, I've shown it a couple of times. There was one time I showed a... There was one time I... You're not a chef, so who cares? I swear you eat like there's no tomorrow. You mean the amount that I eat or how often I'm eating? Sensual. This was all right, but I'm just happy with what a great year I had, including the end of the year. Oh my gosh, Cone, that's awesome. I'm glad you had such a great... I am glad you had such a great 2025. Are you trying to... I was gonna be like, are you trying to share some highlights with me? I was so happy to get this new job around a year ago, and it's gone insanely well. I love that for you. Hold on. W's, Cone. W. Honestly, sensual, I don't think I eat that much. My appetite used to be a lot bigger, but my appetite is not as big as it was. There was one time, okay, so Kimari, there was one time no, promoted to Mukbang 1. Thank you, thank you. I am trying to make my way, I am trying to make it to Mukbang 4, small brains, all the way to Mukbang 4. I'm much happier talking about that than Christmas specifically. Oh my gosh, okay, Cone, tell me more. I've seen the muscle you're packing, bro. Putting my skinny ass to shame. No homo, of course. How can it be homo if I'm a man? I mean, if you're a man and I'm a woman. So there was one time I made quinoa. I made quinoa and like a vegetable, and I took a piece of white fish fillet and I seasoned the white fish fillet and I put it into my air fryer. Oh, so sad. I took my fish and I put it into the air fryer. And it came out really dry looking, like very white, very dry, as if it had no seasoning on it. And everybody made fun of me for it. Everybody made fun of me for it. I'm gonna retire from League and play TFT retirement home perma. Or I can just play League perma. Wait, I can imagine who? Wait, what? Hop up ADC, we need real damage dealers? Chill. Let me be my ADC. Go jungle? Absolutely not. I keep talking about how we're going to enter our new jungle arc. The trick to pretty food is to just put sesame seeds. Oh, you know what I honestly really enjoy? So I've actually had people bring this back for me, where they have the Trader Joe's everything but the bagel seasoning. You're a Nunu OTP? Wait, Sticks, are you actually? I feel like Nunu Jungle is one of those roles or one of those champions that's just so troll. You have a second account? I do. The job was everything I hoped for, but the compromise I made was working overnights. I think you knew that. About a month, there was a wave of layoffs, and even though I was the newest member, instead of leaving, they actually moved to a different team that I made it clear I'd rather be on. Oh my god, Cone, that's awesome! Congratulations, I'm so happy for you! You know what else boosts the food aesthetic? What's the thing that Japanese people put on rice? The thing that Japanese people put on rice. What is that called? That shit is amazing. That shit slaps. We should do off-roll night once a week? No, not soy sauce. No. Yes, furikake. No, furikake. Yes, furikake. Furikake. I was basically promoted and now I even have the schedule I want with more work stuff. Are you still working overnights then, Cone? Hi, Ace. How are you? I slap. How can she slap? Hi, Katsu. Cone, I am so freaking happy for you, dude. I'm working out while watching Mukbang. Hi, Kev. Okay, I said furikake, not bukake, all right? Just because you are a bukake kind of man don't mean that the rest of us are. Sip tea suspiciously. I'm sorry, you said what? I said nothing. I said nothing. It's flexible, 8 to 5, Monday to Friday. Cone, holy shit, that honestly just sounds like, that sounds amazing. Now, here's the question, okay? As millennials slash Gen Zs, I can't imagine we're Gen Xers, but as a millennial, Cone, are you going to try to continue to climb the ladder, or are you going to try to move laterally and go for a new job in the future that ends up paying more, despite how happy you are? You know what I mean? Kakeguri. Kakeguri was such a good show on Netflix. I loved Kakeguri. Should I get some McDicks? Can you go enjoy some nuggets for me, 1010? Nuggets with hot honey, okay? Thank you. You like furry cake on top of your food? I love furry cake, Vega. I schedule when I do evening mains as what? Hot mustard is so good. I love hot mustard. And take time out the normal week. I see fit to keep it down to 40 hours a week. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. F it, get burnt out, hate your work because you can never find the balance between life and work, so you go through another career change. Me at 23. I mean, listen, you's gonna be you's gonna be a doctor in like 3 years, okay? It's gonna be, surely it's gonna be all worth it to be a doctor. All right, I'm getting kind of full. I'm full, can't finish, don't know what to do. Let's go play games. All I'm saying is a little bump goes a long way. Wait, what kind of bump? Baby bump? Dollar bump? I would love a pay raise bump, y'all. I still have mobility related goals. I care about the money less, but I still have career goals to achieve. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm glad. Liquor, I hardly know her. Says the guy who's gonna pound back doubles of fire and ice. Yeah, amazing. My ex and coworker finna hear from me. Yo, maybe they can, maybe you guys can go into a group chat, your ex, your coworker, and you finna about to have a threesome. I feel like I have 1 to 2 more years of grinding left in me. Wait, grinding league or grinding life stick? 5070 PC? Holy shit, Kamari, that's awesome. Wait, how do you 5070 is not little. What the freak? At some point, I want to be a team leader or an architect, but I need to be ready to be able to change companies, even though I don't want to. Sometimes it'll just be out of my control. Okay. Okay. So like if the opportunity comes, but you're kind of like, you know, you're happy where you are now. We don't necessarily have to look for other things. VP or department head? No seagulls, huh? Okay, what is fire and ice? I don't even know what fire and ice is, Sensual. I need you to tell me what that is. Oh my gosh, that's amazing, Tamari. Rumple and Fireball? Ugh. You can never get me to drink Fireball. Mm-mm. Okay, but Sticks, if you're not gonna grind work after 1 to 2 years, what's your plan? How you's gonna survive after 1 to 2 years? 64 GB RAM, Ryzen 9 CPU. Holy shit. Wait, Kamari, how much did it cost you for the PC though? Money is nice, but I have priorities way ahead of that. Phone, if there ever comes a day where I can say, wow, I have other priorities than money, I would be so happy with my life. I would be so happy with my life. Under 2,000. Oh my gosh, Kamari, that's awesome. Lucky, lucky mans. I'll be financially well off in 2 years. You will coast. God damn it. How are you? What the hell do you guys do that you're all able to just coast like this? That's actually honestly insane. Must be a nice life, y'all. That's awesome, sir. I'm so happy for you. Oh yeah. That's right, Sticks. You mentioned that before in the past. And then you guys started talking about investments, and I was like, please, I don't want to hear about your investments because it makes me nervous because I don't invest enough. So I'm gonna put a pin in that one. All right, Sticks, if you don't mind. And that's why I'm happy with how the year has gone. I mean, we only go up from here, right, Cone? Dude, of course. Your success, you know, your success is my success. You know what they say? Honestly, how do I say this? You know that people say how you know that you're true, you know, you're truly happy for somebody or like your friends. I don't understand, like some people like not being jealous or you're friends with a person or you're really cool with somebody when their successes are your successes. You don't look at their successes and go, you know, and compare, you know, apples to apples or apples to oranges and be like, man, you know, Cone is so like, you know, you essentially, instead of like being happy for you, Cone, if I was gonna be a dick and just say, and essentially just be upset that you got all of this and I didn't get any of that, then that would mean that I'm a terrible person. And obviously we're not friends, but I should totally celebrate every, you know, you want to be celebrating people's successes. So anytime something happens to like the people who I obviously consider friends, especially IRL in life, I am so happy to hear. Join the gravy chain? I can't. I'm scared. Sticks, I'm scared. I'm scared. Envy versus jealousy. Wait, what's the difference between envy versus jealousy? Is there a difference? I've always used the terms interchangeably. And hi. Next goal is to move. Where do you want to move to, Cone? How are you feeling? Me and the boys and coworkers really just spend money on each other every month for a get together. Oh my gosh, I love that. Georgia. Where do you want to move to? Aeon, you ready to play some games? I'm just kidding. I ended up playing 2 games last night. I ended up playing 2 games last night, and I think I won them both. So, you know what? Offline gaming was really offline gaming. Those 2 games I needed it. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, from Maine to Georgia. Okay. Why Georgia? Of all places, Cone? When are we going to Asia? I fly out January 1st. Assuming you don't own assets outside of stocks, you are losing to inflation. Stocks is the way. Stocks is the way. We need money to put into stocks first, though, Stick. I was stuck in Washington for another year. Damn. Hey, there's nothing wrong with Washington. I've been off and on all day. What the? I'm scared the market will tank soon. I mean, the market can't tank worse than it tanked earlier this year, right? Washington is terrible. I've been trying. Wait, are you in Washington State or like Washington City? I guess they both suck either way, huh? What's wrong with Washington State? I have friends there and office things that I will enjoy at this point in my life that Maine doesn't have at all, except for lobsters. Except for lobsters. Okay, that's amazing. You will miss the seafood. Is the seafood in Maine still as cheap and as good as it was, let's call it 15 years ago? Because I remember 15 years ago when we went down to Maine as a family, we did a road trip. The lobster was amazing, but I've heard that East Coast lobster just is kind of like meh right now. Hi, Oats. How's the food? The food is freaking amazing. I just can't eat and chat at the same time, so I'm trying to just stuff food in my mouth. When do we come back? I get back on the 23rd. So, okay. Guys, do you think I'm crazy? Can we just hear me out for a second? I come back on a Friday. I land at the airport at 10 p.m. There's a good chance that I can be home by like 11:30 p.m. If I were to stream at like 11:30 p.m. on the Friday that I get back, would you guys watch me? Would you guys watch me? Would you come back and say hi and ask me how's the jet lag? Is this a warm question? It's not a warm question. It's a real question. I have to consider if we want to stream when I get as soon as I get back. Okay. It's gone downhill, but I was wondering if that was just my perception. I didn't know people were saying that. Yeah, Cone, apparently. What was that time again? It was like, I remember going to Maine. I think it was like 2008 or 2009. You stream, maybe I appear. Just maybe. There could be delays. Yeah, but Katsu, I could also get home a lot earlier than I'm supposed to. You get through international customs and home in 90 minutes. Yes, but Fraz, I'm also not coming from international customs, actually. I'm coming from domestic customs because I'm landing in Canada as my layover, and then I'm going from Alberta to Ontario, so it's Canada to Canada. Depends on what the boys and I are up to. Sometimes we go out, sometimes we stay in and play something crazy. Hey, what do you and your boys like to play, Kimari? What kind of games you guys up to? What time would you be streaming? Oh my gosh, like 11:30, 11:30 p.m. Oh my. Are you gonna shot call on that day? No, I never shot call, Kev. Although I will say, I played a game. I played a game offline, actually. I played a game offline last night, and I shot called that game. So I shot called the game by pinging like crazy. Just pinging people like crazy, be like, hey, let's go do this, let's go do that. I can do that on weekends and some weekdays still. Amazing. So wait, so if you stream it and I missed the ketchup story. Don't worry, the ketchup story, Fraz. I literally, when I get back from my trip, the ketchup story is going to happen for like days, okay? Days and days and days. Because it's just gonna come up with somebody different every night. Our last game was Pal World. Before that, it was Battlefield 6. Oh my gosh, wait. So there's actually such a variance in games that you guys like to play. Saturday at work, I just go in whenever for the most part. For the first 3 hours? Hey, honestly, Cole, 3 hours is pretty good. Hey, Cinny, do you think that as somebody who's Canadian, going to the Pacific Northwest, like Seattle, is worth it for a trip? Would you guys say that going to the Pacific Northwest, like Seattle, Washington, as a foreigner, is worth it? Everybody says that the Pacific Northwest is super pretty. No? Really? Everybody says that it's so pretty. Seattle is a one and done thing. I mean, I've never been. We did Baldur's Gate. Oh my gosh, speaking about Baldur's Gate. Moon was talking about how we should play Baldur's Gate together. Hi, Poem. He was talking about Baldur's Gate and how he would carry me to a win in Baldur's. But I don't know. Baldur's just doesn't interest me, honestly. It's such a great game. So I asked him, you know, he was like, I'll carry you, I'll carry you to a win or whatever. And then I asked him if he would give me any resources. And he said no. He said, if I'm going to carry you, why would I give you any resources? It's 4,000 miles away. Of course, it's worth it. I mean, I don't know, Fraz. You could go someplace that's 4,000 miles away and it still wouldn't be worth it. You could do Seattle for a day, but only go during the summer. It's kind of ass in the weather department otherwise. Yeah, because you guys get a lot of rain out there, right? BG3 is such a great game. I don't know. I played Baldur's Gate for like half an hour and I didn't enjoy it. I arrived. How are you? Mm-hmm. Are we ready to play League? Are you guys ready to play some League with me? Are you guys ready to watch me play League? What do you want to do? Do you want to play Ranked? I think Ranked is the play, right? Enjoyment is for nerds. Still going to Happy Early New Year. Play a new game and let me coach. Sticks? Stick, if that ever comes down to it, I will be sure to let you know. I can't. The idea of jungling makes me so nervous. I don't want to jungle. I really don't want to jungle because I'm terrified of I'm terrified of being, I'm terrified of getting yelled at for being jungle diffed. Over Bel'Veth? At least Bel'Veth is like an ADC, you know what I mean? I mean, listen, as a Nunu, all you gotta do is just press your W and just goes wee. You're already getting yelled at? Yeah, you know what? Honestly, Kev, that's a good point. Kindred jungle? Kimari, do you know how many stacks I would end up with if I'm a Kindred? One. I'd be lucky to have one stack as Kindred. Fraz, people have told me that before, okay? People have told me that I need to go and play top lane because I love to farm and I don't like to fight. Make love, not war. My ADC yelled at me on my Vel'Koz support earlier, but wait, why? I've gotten a penta with Kindred. You fight one-on-one in top lane. You fight each other. Wait, was that the game, Gildalin, was that the game that you showed us? Or no? Or was that a different Vel'Koz game? I got a penta with Morgana. I think I've only gotten a small hand. I think I've only gotten like 2 or 3 pentas in my lifetime. 5 years of League, I've only got like 3 pentakills to show for it. One of them is a clip. Actually, one of them is a featured clip on Twitch. I mean, it's because you don't play support, Gildalin. It's okay. You get a pass. Get in there, I believe. Can't get pentas if you never fight, you know? You do not fight 1v1. Jungle gank you 1v2. Mid laners and supports, the smart ones will roam top as well. No. Arrive, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play safe under my tower. I've had a few unofficial pentas. I think I've had a couple of unofficial pentas. Play Shen and just win level 2. That one time I got a Soraka penta. Damage Soraka? And your jungler after ignores you? Hey, you know that's how I feel. You know that's how I feel playing ADC? I feel like my jungler ignores me a lot. Hi, E-Man. How's it going? Hey, E-Man, I got a question for you. Is it E-Man or Amon? I've been thinking about it, and I was like, I feel like I've been pronouncing it wrong. I was support, but I got killed, so I built damage, and it just snowballed. Pentakill Soraka. Let's go, Tsukara. I'm looking for core Pokemon cards for deck building. My friend told me his daughter is joining her school club for playing. Are you gonna give the cards to her? You'll get ignored more, plus the matchups are very distorted. I know, see, that's the problem, is you have to learn all of the matchups, right? All right? I don't want to learn matchup. I don't wanna. Like I've said before, I hate playing melee champs. Um, Melee champs, because as a melee champ, all I want to do is just get in there, and then I just get bang, bang, banged and died. I tend to use blind picks and counter picks. I kind of just get bang, banged and die. Bang, bang, bang. I understand how that can sound very sus, guys. Wait, Dr. Catacorn, did you look at the book? Did you look into the book? Did you read the synopsis? Are we on the same page for that being our first book? For Fries' weekly book club? I got banged too as a You can play Teemo? Oh my gosh, I played Fraz. I played Teemo and ARAM Mayhem and it was terrible. Sure you be down? Hey, listen. If we can come to an agreement, I'd totally be down for it. Stick. I'm stuck in silver 4 right now. It's hard, dude. It's really rough out here. You're gonna be building something. Okay, enjoy your Lego building, sir. And then there's the glorious. I took melee and opponent took ranged matchups. Oh my gosh, Arai, what if I just play Quintop? What if I'm a Quintop? Ah, bench, Lego, all the same. Bang, bang, bang is the only shot for me. Bang, bang, bang is just certain. Vayne top, Teemo top, Quinn top. Legos are Legos are cringe? No. How could you say that, Dr. Catacorn? I mean, maybe adult Lego is cringe. We did White Elephant for my family's Secret Santa, and we had 2 Lego sets, Dr. Catacorn. Everybody wanted the Lego sets. I don't know what to tell you, man. Can we get a Yunara ranked like it's the last ranked stream? Fraz? No, I don't wanna. Good vibes only. Yunara is not gonna give me good vibes tonight. White Elephant is cringe. Honestly, I hate the idea of White Elephant. I hate Secret Santa in general. I'm a terrible gift getter. I love getting people gifts, but I have to know exactly what you want. Like, I don't want to be guessing. I'm a film main, so I know literally everything, of course, from like 2 or 3 years ago. Yes, obviously sensual. Tell me what you want, and I am more than happy to spend the money on you, right? But I just don't like surprise gifting. I gift when I want and not because of a stupid holiday. Also fair. Also fair. I don't want a holiday to tell me when I should gift people. You're right. You're right. If you get a bad gift, it's kind of like failing. I mean, Danny, you know what's crazy is that I brought my gift yesterday to the Secret Santa or the White Elephant, and I was terrified that it was going to be a bad gift. And it turned out to be like a decent gift, I would say, but I was terrified. I'm like, what if it, like, you know, what if nobody wants it? What if people are disappointed if they get it? It's always the what ifs. You know what I mean? Always the what ifs. I hate when people I wasn't expecting to get a gift from me get me a gift, because it's always MFs I don't know the slightest about. Do you feel bad? And then, you know, the fact that you have to get a gift back for them, though. I think that's the other thing is if I get gifts from people, I feel bad because then I feel like kind of sort of obligated to kind of have to get them a gift back. You know what I mean? My dad's fam had one. I ended up with a stuffed candy jar. There were 2 piles of lottery scratchers that everyone wanted. Oh my gosh. It becomes an obligation at that point. How much, what was the dollar value of the lottery scratches that were available? I'm busted. Everyone trusts me with info, so I use that to my advantage, and boom. Best gift giver. Gift giving is my jam. It's a season of giving and all, but I'm not trying to give to literally everyone. Are we ignoring that egg roll? No. I'm saving the best for last. You gotta save the best piece for last, Arrive. Best piece for last. Although I still have a spring roll here. Oh my gosh, it's the first time that we like actually finished our food for one of our dinner streams. We've also been eating for like an hour and a half, so there is that. Only like 6 burps? Okay, wait. Hold on. I got more Coke. Egg rolls are amazing. Woo! I'm gassy. I'm burpy. Coke Zero? Hell yeah. Egg roll, spring roll. I don't know. What's the difference between an... I should know this because it's my people, but what's the difference between an egg roll and a spring roll? Is it, or is it the kind of filling that's inside? Or is it the wrapper? So this particular egg roll or spring roll is made of the wrapper, and then it has, I think it has ground pork and taro in it. It tastes like ground pork and taro. Mmm, delicious. It's so greasy, it's so good. Mm-hmm. I know house. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. What's up, Ka? Mmm. Egg roll is a Chinese American thing? Really? We love a good bubbly texture. What? What? What do you mean no? What? I'm not allowed to suck call you? That's crazy. That's crazy, cuh. Egg rolls in Canada too? Oh, I thought we were talking about the cuz. I think it has to do a lot with like the wrappers that they use, no? Okay. I convinced someone to get Sunken Shadows Nami. How much did they spend on it, Sakara? M&M wrapper? No, my department went for a holiday. I had to order egg rolls. I mean, okay, but I don't think that the egg rolls at a sushi spot are going to be any good, though. No, 130. Hey, at least it wasn't $200 for them. I had to do 150. Better than 200. Just for texture. I'm full. I'm so full. Okay, my chopstick skills. My chopstick skills aren't good enough. WTM for my birthday? What's WTM? 150 is the guaranteed roll. Oh, you can't 200 it. Oh, because I thought the fractured jinx one was 200. What's the move? I thought you already said you're gonna go to the casino and double fist drinks. The only burpees you're gonna get around here arrive. I can't believe I didn't know what WTM meant. I am not okay in the head. I was gonna do that for payday. Okay, so what about for your birthday then? We gotta go big or go home, Central. Gotta take yourself to Mexico. Mexico, have some tequila shots at the bar. What's wrong with me saying 200? Hey, what's wrong with me saying 200, honey? I can't go while I'm studying. Then just take your books with you. Take your books with you and you'll be okay. Mm. I don't know, Kimari. I don't know, Kimari. The way that you said, the way that you put it in quotations and then gave me a capital LOL makes me think otherwise. I'm done. Birthday weekend and 2 bottles. I'm gonna black it in my room. Birthday weekend and 2 bottles. No, what about we hit up the club and get you some table service, Central? And get you some bottle girls. That's the play, right there. Get them to the club. Not the bottle girls? What's wrong with the bottle girls? Why don't you want the bottle girls? Hi, Kadar. Thank you so much for the follow. How are you? I'd rather sub to 3 random girls. Hmm. What about we party? What about we take you to the club of Twitch TV? Twitch.tv. Mm, I'm very good, thank you. I'm very good, thank you. You know, just finished a delicious meal. About to go suffer and play some League of Legends. I hope you're a League of Legends fan because that's what we're about to go do next. Oh my gosh. I hear the strip club with the buffet has the best food. My GC name from the what? From my old workplace is Daddy's Bottle Baddies, so I can't be seen with the bottle girl? Oh my gosh, what if we just did karaoke for the rest of the night? Should we just karaoke for the rest of the night? That'd be dope. What's the stripper name? I've never thought about it. I've never thought about it. What's the stripper name? Hmm. Trust me, you guys do not want to hear me singing all night. Your ears will bleed. You will be tired. If you think that, how have you not thought of a stripper name? Because I've never considered going into stripping sensual. All right? I have not gotten to desperation of me contemplating entering stripping. All right? It's never happened. You would go down it? IDGAF? I was in South Korea for a year and I'm an anime fan? Wait, Kadarth, what kind of anime you like? You basically used to do that on stream already? I don't strip. I don't do that. No, I don't. I've never done that. You'd rather stream League, it's crazy. But I love League of Legends. But Cindy, I love League of Legends. Hmm? I hope it never happens. Stick, I also hope it never happens. Hey, Stick, when you're ready to start coasting, just don't forget about us little people, okay? I'll send you my list. Yo, drop the list right here, Kadarth. We'll judge your list together. We can see what kind of anime you're into, and if everybody else agrees. There's some Twitter account that reposts girls crashing out because they started an OnlyFans and no one is subbing to them. Wait, Arrive, can you send it to me? Okay. Give me your top 5. No, give me your top 5 right here. But where do they crash? But Arrive, where are they crashing out on? Like, what platform do they crash out on? Low-key, I'd crash out too. Hi, Jazzy. Okay, but it's kind of like, but starting an OnlyFans is kind of like starting a Twitch, where you don't start a Twitch or an OnlyFans to expect to make money, right? Oh, it's on Twitter or Insta. Okay. I have to pull up the list. Wait, what's the list? Oh, the list of your names. Okay, hit me. Hit me, I'm ready. Dr. Catacorn, have you ever thought about your stripper name? We're talking about stripper names. Okay, but I also don't think I was recommended Shangri-La Frontier. Wait, as an anime? Definitely about the money for a lot of folks. 100%. 100%. And that's why people crash Brown Trigger. But that's why people crash out, right? It's like you start something and you expect it for the money, and then if you're not making money, you start freaking out. Also, Gildelin, I would never, I mean, me personally, don't let me stop you or anything. Me personally, I would never go straight to I think posting my booty hole on the internet wouldn't be the first thing I did. I'm pretty sure it would be one of the last things that I would do. Oh my god, I am so full. I'm so full. It's the first time we've like ever finished a meal on stream. We have done I think how many have we done? I think we've done like 4. I think we've done like 4 of these at this point, and it's the first time I've actually finished the food on stream. Eat up. Hey, people are saying we're getting kind of chunky around here. I mooned the world for free? Oh my gosh, wait, Jazzy, did you? What? Hmm? I heard people saying I'm getting fat and chunky. We said we didn't want to get fat. Raz said, we want to get fat. Get strongs? Yeah, I'm out here getting strongs. If I drop out and be a stripper, it could have been, wait. The amount of my HGs that want to go for whole weekends without dropping a dime be pissing me off. Because they want you to pay for them. Duh, sensual. You said, I'm festively plump. What did you say? You said something along the lines of, we don't want her to be getting fat. HGs equal homegirls? Yeah, I know. I put that together afterwards. Psycho, what's for dessert? What are we having for dessert? I'm friends with a sex worker. Her beehole is the highest price. Okay, but is it access to her beehole or is it something else? Hey, DJ. That was a Carmen line from early South Park. Just pics? Oh my gosh, really? Some of us have nothing else to offer. I couldn't know how that feels, Gildalin. Some of us have everything to offer. Hold on. That was about to get real inappropriate. I was gonna be like, some of us have everything to offer. I have a slice of a sponge cake with fruit inside. I'm not a big fan of fruit sponge cake, and you do it anyways. But it's not as bad it's not as bad if I preface that I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? Oh hell yeah, sensual. Don't get me wrong. If I knew that OnlyFans was gonna pay, hold on. Let me think about my statement really quickly. Let me think about my statement. If I knew that OnlyFans was gonna pay, like guaranteed to pay, would I do it? I don't think I could. I actually don't think I could. Like if OnlyFans was gonna pay, like pay me money. If I knew that like starting an OnlyFans was going to pay me money, like make me money, would I do it? Hi, Laser. Looking. Wait, like what do you mean it's only gonna cost a little bit of dick to get my trips covered abroad? Reverse the rules and I am game AF. Good chance. If I could get 100K for OF, I'd do it. 100K one time or 100K lifetime, though. Some of those girls I know started it for financial gains for certain things. They are no longer affiliated with those things. Gangs? Drugs? Pimps? Money? It's a foreign concept the way it's not in my dictionary. So, oh, family. Right, okay, yes. 100K a year? Would I do OnlyFans for 100K a year? I'd have to make more than 100. I think I'd have to make more than 100K a year for OnlyFans to be a thing. I would need more than that. Even if it's 500 monthly from OF, that's passive income. But is it, I guess it's passive because of subs. Because people would buy monthly subscriptions or whatever. You know how many times in construction I've had to deal with literal shit like human fecal? I hate it. I go to OF so fast. But it's a good thing you're not working in construction anymore, sensual. You're gonna be a doctor. Doctors don't have to deal with shit. Don't worry. 100K for little to no work. But the work comes from the content that you're having to show off. Showing off my acorn for passive money. I think the problem for me is that if I were to do it, I wouldn't be able to hold my day job. I think if I did an OF, I would have to give up my day job. I cannot do my day job and do OF. In this current moment, it wouldn't work. So OF would have to pay significantly more, or at least cover what I would be making from my day job, which honestly, it's not a lot. It's not that much, but it'd have to cover enough. We'd have to do the masquerade mask to hide the identity, or if I was gonna do OnlyFans, it would have to be a faceless OnlyFans. What if we did like faceless OnlyFans and we did only feet? And we were like an only feet kind of girl, you know? God forbid a grown-ass man be a little cute and have a dick because now I can't get my bills paid for. Welcome to the life of being a man, right, Sensual? Or in the wrong gender, fitness switch teams for OF. I mean, ain't nobody stopping you, Sensual, by all means. Think about how much money it would cost you just to switch teams and how long it would take for you to pay that off. Okay. Well, I'm done eating, by the way. So, this is the first time we've finished our meal. So, I am done. And we're gonna go play some League. You guys are wilding. OF has so much work. I don't know. Does Only Feet exist? I've joked about Only Feet with friends before. I can imagine the freaks that want the specific feet pics. Top 5 shows that no one would love. Darker Than Black, D. Greymon, Tokyo Raven, Black Lagoon, Durarara. Honorable mention, what the heck? I've never even heard of these animes before, Kadarth. I feel like you guys are underestimating how much work OnlyFans is, because I think you have to constantly be putting out new content. Because if people are going to subscribe, they expect new, fresh content. You can't just be having... Ain't no way you set up a camera during intercourse and get a bag. Feet Finder? WikiFeet. WikiFeet is a real thing. WikiFeet is a real thing. And you can put, like, celebrities' feet... You can put celebrities' feet up on WikiFeet and you can rate them. Okay, I am done. Y'all are sleeping? They don't sound like shows that I would watch, to be honest with you, Kadarth. They don't sound like the kind of shows I think I would be interested in. Not that I even know what the synopsis is, but... All right, hold on. I'm gonna put my webcam back up. Ugh. Oh, by the way, are we duoing? I haven't decided. By the way, you guys don't get feet tonight, okay? Because look, I have socks on. So there are no feet to be shown tonight. No feet for you guys. I gotta go wash my hands. Hell yeah. Costco socks. We love socks from Costco. Okay. Ain't nothing we haven't seen. I know, that's the worst part. Ain't nothing y'all haven't seen already.